Kia ora koutou, Reese from QuickSense here, and today we're looking at the area of a sector. Now a sector, remember, is a part of a circle, and specifically it's a little like slice or wedge out of the circle. Right, so this bit here is going to be my sector. So how do I find the area? Well, I have to remember the area of the whole circle is equal to pi r squared, but I just want a small part of the circle, and specifically I want some percentage of it. So the area of the sector is going to be a percentage of the whole circle, and one way we can think about the whole circle is being out of 360 degrees, and then the angle of the sector will give me the part of the circle, and then we times that by pi r squared. So let's look at this question and substitute some figures in. So first of all, it's got a radius of 4, so I know that's going to be 4, and it's got a central angle of 45. That's going to be 45. So 45 goes into 360. Well, 90 goes into 360 4 times, and 45 goes into 90 twice. So it's going to go in 8 times. Pi, 4 times 4 is 16. And then we can immediately, 16 divided by 8, which is 2, which leaves pi centimeters squared. So what's the area? Well, the area of this sector is 2 pi centimeters squared. Now with a question like this, we're going to have to almost work backwards to figure out the answer. So what sort of information is it giving us? Well, it's giving us this triangle, and it's also giving us, on the inside here, a sector. And this little part in here, the shaded part, well, that's the part of the triangle that isn't included in the sector, right? So it's the area of the triangle minus the area of the sector. That's going to equal the area of the shaded part. So what I need to figure out is the triangle, the area of the triangle, and the area of the sector. So let's start off by looking at the area of the triangle. Well, what do I know? It's a good thing to start with little diagrams. So I know that this is 60. All right, so I'm actually going to put that on the outside so it's easier to see this next part, which is that AB, which is this here, is a tangent. So in the middle, right, in the middle it touches, and that's going to be my height, which is 30 centimeters. That's the radius. So this part here, going to meet at a right angle, is 30 centimeters. The length of AB, which remember is this part to this part, as we can see over here, well, the length of that is 20 times the square root of 3. Now with this in mind, I know that the area of a triangle is equal to half base times height. Well, the base, 20 square root of 3, and the height, well, that's 30. We expand this out. And that gives us this figure here. I'm not going to simplify square root of 3 just yet. We're going to do that at the end. So now that we've got this, we're going to figure out the area of the sector. The area of the sector is equal to, remember, the part of the whole circle, and we need the angle and the radius, which remember is 30. So 60 goes into 360 6 times. 30 times 30 is 900. 900 divided by 6, because 1/6 times 900 is the same thing as 900 divided by 6, which is 150 pi centimeters squared. Ooh, let's square that one too. Okay, so now I have these two, I can complete the expression that we started with. A shaded. Okay. So, AT, well that was 300 square root 3 minus 150 pi. I need my calculator for this. So 300 times the square root of 3 is equal to 519.6. I'm going to round it off here, but actually I'm going to copy this whole figure. Okay. And then I'm going to take away minus bracket 150 times pi close bracket. Right, that's what that is. 471.24 equals 48 point, and this is when I round completely at the end, 38 centimeters squared.